Oh, hashtag burning late. Actually, you know what? That kind of reminds me. Check it out. I have a new command. It's not working. Did I not set it up correctly? No, now I gotta double check if I actually set it up correctly. Hey, Ali. I could have sworn I set up a burning late command, but I don't know where it is. Let me double check real fast. On stream elements. I'm off camera right now. Remind me later. I'm not gonna update my details right now. I just want the chat bot. Chat commands, custom commands. Oh, it's a exclamation mark. There it is. I'm not late. I'm just extra early for the next stream. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back. So, surprisingly, the base hasn't shut down. No, I'm very grateful for that. As always, I should always routine check my audio, check helium plasma, check nitrobenzene. Yes, we're doing good. And then check our huge turbines. Yes, 24. So those three things, that means our base is going to be just fine for today's episode. Unless I consume like a ton of power, right? Let me drink some water. So on the last episode, I think we didn't really do much extra things other than set up some more machines. Yeah, I think we just set up more machines. Got this guy going, and now we're being able to craft the wetware circuits. Not the circuits, but the boards themselves, right? Yeah, so we're able to craft this now. And then I also, now that I remember, I was getting closer to the quantum computer. Yes. And to do this, I think we needed these super dense polybenzimidazole plates, which needs an HIP unit, which is the hot isostatic pressurization. And I think I was crafting this overnight, and it looks like it did finish, which is great. And it's this monstrosity of a thing, right? But before I get into this, I was thinking about it, and that was a quest. And I wanted to get into universal automation. If you don't know about it, it's like a setup by Nine, a fellow BTNH streamer and content creator. And he made a video explaining how to do it. And the basic idea about it is that a good example would be the mixer here. So this mixer has like a million different circuits, right? And causing all kinds of conflicts and shenanigans, right? There's just so much stuff going on in this thing. This is probably the worst one out of all the machines. Another good candidate for this would be all these chemical reactors, right? And the idea with universal automation is that you're able to cram a ton of circuits, like different circuits, into one machine using a pretty cool method. And I guess we'll explain it as we go. Not quite sure how it's going to look for now, but I think I want to try it. I think the first thing I'm going to do, the first machine to modify, is the precise assembler, actually. Because, this one that's probably the worst one also. And I think the example that Nine gave is the fact that this thing has 14,000 recipes, right? And obviously we're not going to use like remotely anywhere near them, but over time we're going to use a ton of them, and I don't want to keep doing this over and over again because each one has like different circuits and whatnot, and then like they all conflict. There's a conflict in here. Like whenever I try to craft I think some of the circuit components, like the capacitors, the resistors, transistors, and whatnot, it conflicts with something else, and it ruins it. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. Yeah, that's the first machine. And the idea how I'm going to set it up would be on the left side. And it'll just be machine and then the supporting build. And then this will just be one line. And the cool thing about this is that you can really extend one machine for a very long time. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And we already have a precise assembler. We're not really using the second one because this one is for the precise crafting, which isn't really used for much stuff. Yeah, we're not really using any of this. Precise ass, exactly. We're not really using this, so I think I'm going to move it over. And how the heck? We got to make sure to do this. It's going to be some practice, so there's going to be plenty of machines that I want to transfer into this setup. And the universal automation thing is going to really help for anything really that has like an unconsumed item, right? An extruder would also be really good to have because this thing has like a ton of shapes, right? So yeah, it's going to help a ton. And maybe I'll do that over time, but extruder is not that bad because it's just one bus, right? But like when you have mixtures of fluids and items, it gets a little tricky to deal with. So I'll go ahead and get this one going. Precise assembler. Yeah. So this one doesn't really need... The glass doesn't matter, right? Yeah, okay. I might upgrade this to the max tier. Right, because I can just UV energy hatch. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just going to do this. Rip it apart. And then reset it up over to its new spot. And I think this is important for me to get started with the precise assembler because we use a ton of recipes. And like if I check here on my interface terminal, I look up, ask machine, the amount of stuff we have here, that it's just so much stuff. And I'm going to keep adding machines, especially the blank ones. I keep adding patterns and such, and it's getting a little ridiculous. So I would love to have like a real nice and more compact way of doing this. And it'll start with this. Precise ass. Hey, Toe. I saw your redeem. I got you. 1 second. And thanks for reminding me that I still need to figure out a way so that the point redeems show up on the stream. Because right now they don't. And you got the normal option. I'm going to get a good amount of rubber bands here. I might as well finish this batch that I dropped. One more. Yeah, it's about like 7 rubber bands or so. Yeah, like that. There we go. All of this rubber band ball growing, we'll hit the world record someday. Or beat Stargate. Who knows? Chances are it's world record first. Okay. So how the heck am I going to set this up? Beats me. I still don't fully understand how to set up universal automation yet. I tried a little bit during lunchtime. Like I built it real quick. But it's going to take me a little bit to fully understand how it works. So that I deal with this, let's get my building blocks here. Oh, excuse me. Qubit and Agon. Yeah. I think I don't know if I showed this. This was also off camera, I think. I think I showed this. I don't remember. But I expanded the area a little bit. So the machine is going to be right here on the border, right? No. Yeah. So you see how it's 1, 2, 3, and then border, and then machine. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, border, and then machine. So this is going to be the qubits like that. And the precise assembler is a quite large multi-block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the extra block for the border. And I'm still going to try to keep to this form of multi-block building. This cool little pattern that I have going on. And I think it's 5 wide. That's 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then border. Yeah, okay. So the precise assembler will fit right here. And I guess before I continue, let's dig out the actual, like, clean up the basement. We need a basement here. So how I make a basement is get the borders highlighted. I will expand 10. Yes, and then contract 1. And then clear out that area. Yeah, and then that'll be set air. And then the rest of it will be a like the wall here. So looks like all of this area is going to be opened up. So let's open up the wall here. Gotta watch out though if I'm gonna break anything here. Don't wanna destroy anything. I'm not supposed to, right? I don't know where this is gonna go. Let's just break this right here. Set air. Then all of this. Do that. You gotta watch out with world edit because you can really delete all your stuff if you're not careful. And let's do that. Then gonna suggest doing a //di. Well, I don't know what that does. What does that do? I can try that. I'm curious what that does actually. Oops. So shows the distribution of what is selected. Oh. What is 4 unknown? That scares me. I don't think there's... What's 4 unknown? Look up 919. Oh, number 919. It's qubits. Okay. And then unknown 2382. I'm assuming that's Aegon. 2382. Lave, of course it is. Okay, so right here. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Appreciate that. So this tells me that I'm pretty much safe to delete everything here, right? Because nothing here is oh wow. Set air. Look at that. I didn't realize that was a thing. I appreciate that. Set air. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I would have never known. There's like I know we have this. Oh, I guess I don't have the help. I got overridden by this command. Yeah, I guess there is just a lot of commands I might not know about. Like it does come with the help, like a help sheet, but like miss me with reading it. I need 1 piece of lathe. Take you. Set and 12. Like that. Reading is very tricky. It's not. Let's do that one. Like that. Set and 12. And then I'll just it meets up with this block right here. Let's do that one like that. Yeah. Thank you. Set hand 12. Then like Then we will cover all of this with a gun. And let's just do basically all of that. Just to get it all in one batch. Set. Hand. 12. 13. There you go. All right, now we have a nice clean basement for all of our adventures and whatnot. Now, don't ask me what it looks like on the outside. It's probably real bad. Yeah. We just need a little bit of dirt. I'm going to have to expand this as we go, though, but I still need to figure out how to do that. Like, what am I going to do to make it a lot more expandable, right? They got no space. Bye. We all love that noise, right? I'll worry about the bit or the qubits later. That and out of sight, out of mind. A little bit of terraforming, right? Yeah, sure. And I'll stick with that for now. This one I can break. Yeah. Then the other side should be okay. Yeah. All right, and then like that. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so we continue. We continue by putting my stuff away. Get out of here. Then we work on building the actual multi-block. So the multi-block itself. Do I have it face the floor? So how this is going to be set up, you really only need like the bottom casings. That's what's cool about it, right? Because with the universal automation, there's really no need to do all of this. And having all of this automation on the bottom was the sole reason why I have it flipped around. Yeah, it's the main reason why it's flipped around like this. Probably still gonna flip it around. You know what? I'm just gonna put the controller down. Let's see what it tries to do. This has GT no hatch, right? Yeah. Imprecise electron. Oh, you're gonna do that, right? Of course you are. 2 of them. And you're gonna get mad with the glass. You know what? That's fine. I'll stop it from there because you're okay with rhodium plated. And while I'm working on this, let's get a UV energy hatch ready for crafting. Oh, and you know what? The superconductor wires. I needed a stack of this for a quest, right? Yeah. And then to take a UV energy hatch. Because Allie over here is going to get mad at me when I don't complete it. Precise. No. You want it to be on normal mode. Batch mode and then cringe. Okay, so I'm going to break all of that. Oh, and I'm also going to need the casings. So the precise assembler needs casings depending on what energy hatch you're going to use, right? Machine casing and energy hatch limits the voltage tier the machine can work on. Okay, UHV machine casing, which is neutronium, but we're not quite there yet, so we'll just stick with machine casing. It was 21. I probably should have looked how many I needed. It's 21. Okay. UV machine casing. 21 of you. It's just osmium. We have a good amount of osmium. Okay, so Yeah, I'll do that from there. So we're going to upgrade this thing to be a little more, I don't know if robust is the right word for it. I'm trying to sound smart here. But we're using a trend of 512 or quadruple UV hatches and HV input buses for 16 stacks. That's what I'm using for most machines. But we might have to do something else. That's fine. So how the heck am I going to set this up? That is a good question. Let me pull up Nine's video. You know, this is where a third monitor would be good, so I can watch the game, a video, and chat at the same time. But I can't do that. Where's my history? Right there. I'm hoping I don't. Okay, I'm gonna mute the video a little bit. So, so once I really figure out how this works, I'm gonna be able to modify it to make it look like personalized. Is that the right word to say? I don't know. Oh, the energy hatch finished. Energy hatch, I'll take that. That should complete a quest also. Yes. So it looks like I'm going to need these two connected, or like that. And he does mention that it needs. I'm trying to think here. There's a way around this, right? I still have to keep in mind my setup here for power and cabling, right? Like, is this going to affect how this looks? Probably. And I'm thinking of just putting it on the top, like up top with the machine. I think I'll do that. So I'm still gonna stick with the same pattern, right? Which is inputs on the left, output on the right. So the that weird little setup that's gonna show up will be on the right. So let's try to do input bus, and this might be a little tricky though. So what I'm gonna do is this. This one's different because this doesn't have a. Actually, I guess it does, right? I look up the precise assembler. It does. Okay. I can do that here then. Like that. And then quadruple input hatch like that. I guess no, I can't. Yeah. I think so. Someone taught me about this a while back. I'm aware of it. So it's not just that; it's the fact that it wants like the glass, and it's just a lot of configuration that I don't want to deal with. So the no hatch works, but it still wants the glass and whatnot. So that's fine. That's fine. Let's build the rest of this first. The first time I set this up is going to be very cringe and slow going, but again, once I get this going, it's going to be real nice. If you go into the multi-block and okay, you're right. And then I can do copy channels to hold hologram projector, right? So for example, if I want rhodium plated glass, and then I want machine casing UV, right? And then sometimes this bugs out though, especially for the new multi-blocks, where sometimes I change the channel and then it just gets stuck in one forever and that's it. Like, okay, so this is what I want, right? Precise casing, I'm using rhodium plated glass and UV, whatever. So if I do that and then copy that to a hologram projector, did it save? It saved. Oh, you have to be holding it. Of course you do. All right, and then I can just oh, of course. It overwrites it. Give me, give me, give me, give me. I think that's it, right? Give me. Yeah, okay. Okay, and I think that's pretty much everything that I would need for it. Yeah, the mass majority of this, it didn't even put the casings. Okay, so this is just a little weird because there's like half of the multi-block is just input buses. So it doesn't actually put them. And it's complaining that I don't have any of these left and it won't let me add them. It's very similar to this one. If I look on top of it, it's just input buses. The LV ones, whatever I had in storage, because miss me with making these unit casings. You don't need to. All right. But that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Okay, thank you. And then. All right, let's just break all of you. I think it'll just be 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3 like that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like basically the entire top part of the multi-block is input buses. I think that's how I had it set up. It's just all input buses. Oops. Can I use a wand with this? I can, but it doesn't. Facing the wrong way. I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Just do it. It's gonna cause all kinds of issues though. Out of sight, out of mind, right? The only people that will know it's like this are the ones that are watching this as we speak. There we go. See? Totally casings. Don't worry about it. All right, and then I'm gonna want. I think I want them right here because I need access to the setup, the extra setup it's gonna be, and I need redstone to be able to hit the precise assembler right there, like the controller. So I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna put the items and then the inputs, and let's go ahead and go on the bottom and break the actual base of this so I know what it looks like. I also want the entire like bottom part of the multi-block exposed so it's just easier to troubleshoot and whatnot. Right? Yeah. So let's get this. I'm also trying to like actually use the the keyboard, the buttons, because I've noticed that every time I try, for example, when I try to move my wrench, I'm like, okay, put it right here. Like, oh, I need interfaces. Okay, put that away. Put it here. No. Use button. That's what the buttons are for. I'm trying to do that. You know, trying to be an actual professional Minecraft player. Who would have thought? Like that, right? Then the rest of it will just be. Okay, I have no idea if I have enough casings. Something is missing here. It needs a muffler, right? Yeah. Put the muffler like sure in the smack in the middle. And then the energy hatch would be pointing downwards because we still want power to be on the bottom. And I would just put it at the center like that. I think that's enough casings. No, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Maintenance hatch and the output. Duh. So I'll put the maintenance hatch right on the center top like that. But then again, another hidden input bus. And then the output would just be on the right side, facing like that. It's ass machines only have an output item, like item output, right? Yeah. Okay, it should be. Oh, don't tell me you're not gonna build. Update structure. It's not building. Why not? What's wrong? Any case, okay. 21X machine casing tiered. Yeah, you have the right machine casing. Why is it broken? Don't lie to me. Unless the edges can't be. It says any casing though. So we'll figure this out. I had to build. Oh, it's totally missing glass back here. Oops. Yeah, that'll do it. Right there. There we go. There we go. See, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. All right, repair. The heck was that? Repair. And then, okay, it is now constructed. So, before actually powering and wiring the thing, let's see here. This is what I want to do. I actually set it up. So, from what I remember, let's clear my inventory. Put that there. Let's clear my inventory and start over from scratch. And that's also why I wanted to do the other one, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to still do assembler crafts trying to get everything going. I'm going to need some red alloy. And wire. I need some covers. I need a fluid detector. And an item detector cover. And then a machine controller. Yes. So the machine controller will go right there. And then item detector and that. So the setup usually hides it, but this is such a wonky like machine that I'm not gonna hide it. If you guys are a little too far away from that, it's okay. I can always just do that. Not a problem. I'm gonna need some MEIO ports. Need 2 of them. I don't think I have these on craftable. So let's go ahead and set one and set them up. This will be circuit 2. And seriously, this is why I want to do this something like this, because it'll make this a lot easier. Yes, so I need 2 IO ports. That took a little bit. I don't know why. I'm gonna need some item something. What are they called again? I have the video up. Hang on. Item importers. Okay. Item importer. Ugh. Make a pattern. No. This one. Pattern terminal. Yeah. Steel casing and then like that. Okay. And then molecular assembler. Okay. Now I would like 2 of you for now. You don't know how to make any of this really. I have to change it to the circuit that we're actually crafting. We're using microprocessors. I think. You don't know how to make steel casing. That's funny. Oh, I didn't know you can do that. I just shifted it into my inventory. Molecular. I forgot I named it that. That's funny. Okay. Relax. It's not that fun. No, it's pretty funny. All right, let's make a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Okay. MEIO port. So I'm also gonna want a bunch of the 64K storage cells. Let's just get these on craft. Right here. Like that. And then put them in the molecular ass. I just craft 10 at a time. Don't need any more for now. Okay, so item importer 2. Then I need the MEIO ports. I'm going to need 2 storage buses and a fluid storage bus. I'm also going to need a fluid packet decoder. Okay, I'm gonna have to craft this. Advanced fluid extractor. What the heck? That's okay. Molecular ass. I'm running out of space. And then I need that and that. So fluid extractor would be that. I need to give it the nano processors. Then cell workbench would be circuit 2. This goes in the molecular assembler. I'm going to take out this. I don't even know if I'm using that in anywhere. Put this in the ass machine circuit 2. I'll replace HV output bus. Sure, I don't really use that. I don't think I do, at least. Okay, then craft one of you. Thank you. Okay. I guess when it comes to the universal automation, I'm probably not going to do it for like machines like the extruder. Yes, it'll make this look nicer, but the idea is that like this doesn't really conflict, right? Because it's just one thing that can go in here. So I'm not really going to cause conflicts. So I'm not going to worry about this one. I can, but I'm not going to worry about it. But for things that have a lot of recipe conflicts, like the assembler, the mixer, and the chemical reactor mostly, that's what I'm going to do this for. But things that don't really have a conflict, I won't worry about it too much. Yeah. So it'll be nice to have these machines set up though. Okay, so I need the decoder. You got stuck, didn't you? Did you get stuck? Why'd you get stuck? What happened? Where did I put it? Right here, right? I didn't put the titanium stuff in there. That titanium fluid. I think I used the wrong. Yeah, I used the wrong terminal. I'm supposed to use this one. Okay, that's fine. So you need the cell workbench. Yes. There we go. That would be circuit 2. Yeah, I think I just used the wrong terminal, so I didn't do that. So I need the packet decoder. Oh, I can cancel that. I crafted instantly. Okay, thank you. Then some Fluix cable. Just do that for now. Okay, and we'll come back if we'll come back if we need more things. So how this is going to work? Let's get a cover. Maybe I'll just do the same setup for everything else, right? So I want the decoder to be down here, I guess. Yeah, the decoder will always be against the floor. Mm-hmm. Yes. And we're going to need a storage bus. One on you, one on you, and one on you. Yeah. And then obviously give it a cable. Then I'm also going to need the fuzzy cards. I got plenty of them, and I don't know why. Probably quest rewards and an inverter. I got plenty, so I won't worry about crafting them. So this one, storage bus, will need a fuzzy card, and we wanted to do that. Fluid packet, and then the storage bus, the item one, is also going to have it, but fuzzy inverter. So the items don't go into here, in other words. They will go into here. I believe that's how it was. Right. And then what goes on the left of this thing? So it just needs, I can probably just do this. Oops. Like that. And then the item importer. Like that. I am doing it a little differently, but it should be okay. Honestly, that doesn't. No, I need the extra space, so it has to do something. It has to do that. Yeah, okay. So then I'm going to need the baby chest. I think I have. I don't know where. I don't know why I have these. There's 13. That's weird. I can go up here. Yeah, and then need to be able to connect those. Yes, so that is connected to there. I think that might not work though, because that is separated from this. How do I work around it? Just yeah, there you go. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I do recall needing a. Let's set up a recipe for this. Oops, a not gate. Wrong one. Not gate. And a timer. Mm-hmm. And I'll put those in the molecular assembler. I'm gonna get rid of the transformers. I don't really use these anymore. Okay. Bye. So I would like a bunch of timers. You need a pointer. Pointer is an assembler. Ruby lands spinal. The heck? I'm assuming you consume, so I should put that in any ass machine really. Put it there, sure. Let's make one of you. And a not gate. And then while that's crafting, I'm going to take a peek at the video. So the packet decoder, I don't really know how it works. Let me see here. Let me see what if it's connected somehow to the setup that 9 is doing. Okay. It's not connected to anything. I'm a little confused now because that packet decoder isn't actually connected to anything. Does it need to be connected? Let me see. Oh, okay, it is. And then it connects to there. Okay, so that's not really explained. Okay, I caught that. That's okay. A NOT gate and timer. And then let's get some. Dude wants like a diamond saw, or any saw really. I got one of those. And we're gonna use qubits as our block here. Just choose like eight for now. Sure. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole bunch of them. Oh no, don't do that. Thank you. Then do that. No, don't do that. Oh, oops, I did by accident. That's fine. So yeah, so it is connected to each other like that. So that's fine. So I want this to be strip right here, right? And then the cover like that and like that. And I think the NOT gate is going to be like right here and then a repeater. I don't think I have a repeater yet. Who knew Project Red is going to be so helpful here? I never really use it other than like random things like this, and now the random thing is going to be extremely useful. Okay, let's get my screwdriver here. In, out. It's already ready. Okay, and then a timer here. Facing up. I don't remember putting that there. That should be set to 40.40 seconds. That's gonna make me a little crazy. I'm gonna break it for now. Let's break it. I'm always scared of like overloading this. Also, the bottom one we should be transfer data to storage cell and move to output when work is done. Then we put that there. That did something. I don't know what it did. All right, and then we. You're not gonna connect, but I think if I put the covers on it, you will. No? Hang on. Cover. What if I use facades instead? This is where we learn things. Yeah, facades work. Okay. Hey, so we're learning. We're learning some things. And he does mention a hopper is required right here, but I don't think so. So I'm going to trust that it is not required. Because you are able to extract items. I think that's what the hopper is for. That's really the only thing I can see it. Transfer data, yeah, because it's going to output the empty cells, this one. Believe that's the idea. No. I think you want the hopper to get locked. That's what you want, right? Yeah. I think that's what this is. So let me understand this. Baby chest is what gets the items from like the requested items, right? This is where all the requested stuff is. And then this thing is always just pulling items in, right? And I'm guessing they put stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna have to understand if I really want to understand how this works. Because yes, I can build the thing, but understanding how it works is going to be really helpful. I'm just gonna build it as is, and then we'll study it a little bit. I'm gonna trust that the hopper is required, and it probably is. Put it right there. Okay. So, oops. Believe that's set up right. Obviously, we do need the timer here, but I don't want to set it up. You know, I'll just put it. It's gonna be very loud here. All right, in, out. Yeah, like that. In, out. Okay, that should be it. So if I ever detect an item here, right? For example, if I go into this one, right? Yeah, the hopper is, I think, required because it locks it. Okay, so to me, it looks like that it's gonna pull an item, right? That's what the timer is for. It's just repeatedly pulling items. That's all it does, really. And then this will put stuff into storage, right? Which includes these cells or the inputs. As soon as it detects anything, it'll stop the system, and then it'll wait until this cell here is empty, right? Once it's empty, there won't be anything in here, so this gets opened up, which turns this on. So it now pulls the now empty cell down into here, which then requests the circuit, like the circuit that was used to craft. It requests it and puts it back into here, right? Yeah, believe so. In that case, what's the hopper for? Is the hopper actually doing anything? Let's see here. I'm going to put an item here. I don't think it's doing anything. Oh, and I know what, I'll figure it out. So I believe that's it. Okay, so I think I have an understanding of what it's doing. It's pretty cool, actually. I'm already trying to figure out ways I can to do things differently. Probably don't, because I'm pretty sure this was like thought to the wildest amount of effort, right? Okay, so we're gonna have this set up, right? And then it's time to add in the actual interfacing that will go into here. All right, so I'm going to need a bunch of interfaces. Let's make a whole bunch of them. It's going to take some practice, but I feel like we'll be able to get it. Also, some advanced blocking cards. If I want a bunch of these, I can craft them. Okay. Now, do you need dual interface? No, right? Because any interface is going to put the fluid packets into the. I see you. Can I shoot him? Got him. Yeah, the regular interface is going to put into the storage like these packets. So in that case, does it matter what? Yeah, okay, because we're using item storage cells. That's why. Okay, so we do need regular ones. Okay, that makes kind of sense. Okay, I'm also going to need a drive. A bunch of drives here. That's a little pricey. Okay, it's crafting. A bunch of drives. The 64K storage cells. We're going to stick with 10 for now. 10 per circuit, right? Yeah. And then the interface. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, just do a whole bunch. Can I make 100? Give me 100. I keep asking for these. All right. So in the video, the next setup here. Oh, and you know what? I probably want a cell not a cell workbench, a ME chest. Which I should probably automate this, right? Because I have to put the circuits, like one circuit into each of these storage cells. And if I should probably automate it, but I won't. Okay, so his little setup, he has 8. No. Okay, let me watch the video a little bit. Not too sure. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to craft. I do have a break coming up, so I'm gonna stand up, get some water, and stretch a little bit. And I'm gonna watch a little bit of that video and see what's next. Because the next thing is the cell distributor, which is where I'll actually put the patterns, and then they'll end up here. But we'll figure that out. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm directly pulling this right out of my ass. One, two, ready, go. No. It's my rubber band ball. Look at him go. Now, if you didn't know, I have a rubber band ball that I'm growing. I mostly bring it up on the streams, but I thought I'd bring it up on the Let's Plays as well. And here he is. So I kind of wanted to try something. I'm probably going to regret this a lot, but let's say every like I get on this video, I will add one rubber ball or one rubber band to it. I have a whole pack of them here, just waiting to be used.
Well, it went through all of that and only gave us 13.
What blew up?
What blew up?
I don't know, but everything blew up. That's fine. It wasn't that expensive.
Lose a machine? What does that mean? Lose
Multiple
a machine,
machines blew up. It's okay.
Oh shit. That shit's using the restroom, bro. Oh god. Okay.
Just taking a dump on Uncle.
Oh my god, no! Oh no! No! Okay,
No.
watch. Oh my god.
I saw it. It was a woman.
I died.
It was a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, god, I hate this.
Okay.
I hate this.
I got you. He wants me to feed the rubber band ball. That's the bag. I just have a whole ton of them lying around. And I've had this for like over a year. And I haven't done anything with it, but it's time. I'm going to bring it as a member of the stream. Easy. He does look kind of constipated.
It's 'cause,
Okay.
like, I'm standing up straight.
Okay, first go to the left, and then you see a board. And I guess we only have one god level, so we're doing that one.
This
Okay.
is how I crouch. This is the button for crouching.
Leo, turn around.
Difficulty.
Look at that
You want hardest or just
No, we're
medium?
gonna die.
Wait, Leo, look at that Owen.
Hold on. I'm trying to do things.
You gotta look at that Owen. He's doing something.
What did you do?
I would like to improve.
Oh no, I dirtied the water source.
So, take a quick peek at the video and let's see if I understand this. So first thing I need to do is get a ME chest right here. I'll just go ahead and put it. What is this cable? I don't remember putting it here. This is technically a subnet, right? So it should work. Yeah, okay. So oh, you know what? I'm gonna put the blank circuits first just to try it. And I think I need the circuit 0. So I need a bunch of these. Yeah. Let's get like might as well make 100 also. No, I want to go check out the actual circuit crafter because this thing's a little loud. Watch. It's so loud. All right, I got a whole bunch of them now. So let's get 10 of you. All right, because we have a drive of 10 cells. So there is an automated way of doing this, but I don't think I'll do that yet. I don't know how to do that. That's fine. So just one. Then take it out. And then repeat. I believe this is how we do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, once I figure out how to get the automated way, we'll go ahead and do that. Because otherwise, if you don't automate this, this is a carpal tunnel simulator. Okay, we got 10 of them. So his little setup has 3 interfaces, right? But I think I'm going to stick with more, with 7. Just to give it the maximum amount of like circuits down the road. I'm just going to have a stack of interfaces, sure. That's all they're worth, really? Only 6, what is that? Fabrico or Permutatio, I think. So, I think I'm going to have like this set up here. So he has 3, but given the amount of like blank assembler crafts I keep using, I think I'm going to shoot up for a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason why I'm using 7 is because this is going to be a subnet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the top one will be an ME chest, which is number 8. I don't think I have that. Yeah, this would be the ME chest, which is 8. It looks pretty funny, right? But yeah, and you know what? Let's follow the pattern what they were doing, having a like a circuit here on the actual controller itself, just to show us what it's doing. And you know what? Just put it there. There you go. So I know this one is circuit 0, right? Yeah. And I think this is just good future proofing, having 7 at a time. Probably not going to be using all of them. So I'm going to need more blocking cards, and I need to set all of them to blocking mode. Hit this one. I think you can just shift right click into it, right? Yeah. like that. And then we want a memory card just to make things a little easier. So this one is going to be blocking mode. Then just paste all of the settings. Yeah. And then let's get a conduit. I'm also going to need some filters here, which I don't have enough. I need more filters. Of course, you're going to be a blank assembler. It's exactly what I'm trying to do. Ass machine. At this point, I'm just put them wherever. These are all going to get replaced anyways. All right, let's get a bunch of you. What are you? Filter pipe. Sure. Okay. So this one is going to output the items. Right. And I think I want to insert on red and extract on green, but with a filter. And this filter is only going to ask for or blacklist the cell with just the item in there. Right. So if it ever detects that something has like a stuff in it, it'll go ahead and take it out. Okay. And then this guy is going to basically, I just have to connect it to this, right? Yeah. That noise is gonna make me crazy. That's fine though. All right, and then we can. This guy, I think, does a facade work on this? I have one on me. No. Does the cover work? Yeah. I don't like having exposed blocks. I might need a conduit facade and a painting machine. I guess you're going to be exposed. I really don't want to set it up right now. All right, so this one is going to take the other items. And then take it out. No, thank you. And then, okay, so this one is going to take the empty stuff, all right, and put back here. Oh, it's active. Now, let me double check the filtering for this, because I might need to do this. Oh, that noise. Okay, those don't need filtering. Okay. So we're going to take the finished items out and put them back into here. Yeah. Yeah, the finished items will get out and be put into here, or the unfinished drives, right? Or the empty drives, in other words. And then this stuff is going to only take out on green, and then we put it here on green, just like that. Then let me try getting my. I may want to power it. It's probably going to void whatever I put any recipe I add in there. Okay, let's try. Well, first of all, what color am I going to use for the subnet? Let's do. I'm using black for the main net. So I guess I'll use light blue. All right, this is just to tell me that this is a subnet. Can I paint that? I can't paint that. What a shame. And then everything here is subnet. Okay, and then if I want to connect it to the main net, start connecting things over, see how it's gonna work. Cable. Get a bunch of you and a bunch of you and P2Ps. Where are my P2Ps? I did not consume like all of them. I know I had a whole ton of them. Unless I put them on the controller, which I probably did. That's fine. Okay, you crafting? Yeah, you're crafting. All right, I just need one P2P, please. And you give me all 10 at once. I won't complain. Okay, so you will be right here, like that. Then you will be connected this way. Let me check if you have enough channels first of all. I don't know if you do. This one has 29. You're getting really close with the amount of channels. I'm gonna have to change that at some point. But you will have enough channels. Like that. That connects here. Now, I'm going to need a new P2P for this. And I think I'm going to do... What did I eat today? I guess beans is not here. I'll make borracho beans. I made some borracho beans yesterday. Oh, they're so good. Oh, oops, I should have connected over here. I'm going to need another empty, unlinked piece of P2P here. This one. This one is borracho beans. And then we go over here. And then connect it. And bind. Like that. Yes. So I'm going to need a quartz fiber. A good amount of them, actually. Give me a couple. All right, that's plenty. So I want this to connect to the power. I don't want both of them to connect to it though. Get a cable anchor. We put the cable anchor right there. Yes. And then we will move our dense cable over. That gets power. Then we will connect to that. Yeah. And I'm going to connect using a black cable. Like that. Yeah. And then we will subnet this one. Like that. Everything is online, and then I'm going to start naming all of these. What am I going to name it? Ass machine. view A, universal automation 0. Yes. And let's copy all of that actually. And actually, can I copy paste? Does it work like that? No, the name doesn't save. That's fine. Do a little bit of a copy paste action here. Never hurt anybody, right? These are all going to be the same thing. And let's test with I guess a recipe that I haven't really done before. So let's look at my ass machine. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of them. So something cheap, right? Something like I don't know, LV motor. Let's put one right over here. Now what's gonna happen if I try to craft the thing? I don't think any of these need to be configured. No, because the blocking mode means it's only gonna allow one thing at a time. Yeah. And we'll see where it's broken. Let me double check if everything is connected. That is now powered on. It looks like it's powered on. And then all of this is powered on. Uh-huh. Yes. I guess we'll see what happens. So let's craft a motor. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make this not do anything. I'm going to disconnect this. It's the controller's right here, right? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. So if I request LV motor, just one. Let's try troubleshooting this now. Okay, so now it's crafting. They didn't put anything anywhere. The stuff's in here though, at least. Oh, you need a wire. That's right. Okay, so it was able to get everything, including the circuit. It's weird that the circuit is just hanging out there, right? And it's not crafting because I unplugged it. So, why is this off? It should not be off. Oh no, it is on. Well, power 1. Okay. So it's gonna destroy the item though if I craft it. Okay, but let's say does this not detect this? I'm curious. If I take it out. Okay, so how do we finish the craft then? There might be something I missed. The text slot number. I might have to change that. I don't know. It's because right now it's turned like that. This is that. Let me see here. Might have missed something here. Let me check what he did the control to it. It might have been the redstone setup that I did. Uh-huh. So I'm a little confused with this one because it did craft it, but it's like, for example, if I take this out, this item is still stuck here. Or it stacks limit insertion. So do I have to tell the cover to detect slot item threshold would be 1? I might have to set the item threshold to 1. It's still looking at the item. And this stopped. What if it's because, yeah, like that. Whatever, just turn it on. I've always wondered about this because I didn't think that input buses could, like, you can take items out of them. I didn't think you could. Let me see here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If it's set to strong, that'd be the reason why. I don't think so. I shouldn't really do much. It's not going in. It's not going in. R1. Let's do this here. I don't think that'll do anything though. Feel like it's not quite ready. Let's look at the comments. Make sure storage buses are not being powered. Okay. Make sure storage buses are not being powered by red alloy cable. This causes them to not be able to deposit items into relevant buses. It looks like it was able to do everything except it's just not taking items out to it. Taking out of it. So, sounds like to me that those interfaces are being powered by accident, I think. So if I were to take this out, then the cell, okay, that's what it was. Okay, so I gotta change this up a little bit. Okay, so I just have to make sure that that's not like actually powering it. Okay, we got the basic troubleshooting. Let's figure this out. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel the recipe, but it does look like it. Did this come back? Yeah, it did. Okay. So it's working. It's just we have to do a little bit of debugging to get it to fully work. So I'm going to... Actually, I don't think I need anything right now. Might not. So I'm gonna... Let's reset these guys. We put an input bus and a quadruple input hatch. For sure, we want those facing down, but we don't want them to be powered, so I only want the signal to be up top. So if I were to put like an item detector cover right there, right? And then... So I can't power the block itself. I have to power like the outside of it. So if I put like an item in here, right? Like a, I don't know. I don't want to do that one. Give it a baby chest, sure. that doesn't turn on. But if I set this to strong, what's that? Why is it? I don't know why that has stuff on there. Oh, because something's connected to it, right? Okay. So if I set this to strong, I don't think you'll be able to get it, the power, because you are a frame box. But if I put a cover on the bottom, you still don't do anything. Is there a way to make a frame box? That one is a little tricky though. Can't power this, and it looks like the workaround would be to, I can't even put anything on here right now. I might have to do some shenanigans and use like a wireless detector covers. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, honestly. This one is okay. It's just this one's a little cursed. But I can make it not cursed by putting it right over here, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. So this one will have the item input. That way I don't have to use the like wireless covers and make it atrocious looking. Well, more atrocious looking than it already is, right? So we'll put it there. And then this one needs fuzzy inverter and give it the fluid packet. Then we'll give it a cable. Yeah, sure. Like that. Color it. And then, yeah, okay. So next step is that we actually block that. We don't need to set this to strong anymore because it's not actually powering anything. So I do need the cover from that I put on the bottom. Take the crowbar out. Put it right there. And then take the controller, put it up there. And there we go. Yes. So if I were to put like an item in there, yeah, I guess shut off correctly. Yes, take it out. Yes, and I should be able to accept everything. So if I were to give it the a motor, I can request the motor here. Yes. Okay, I got the items. Now the items are in there. And let's say I pretend I'm not gonna turn it on because it's gonna void the stuff. Or you know what? Let's just try it out. There, voids it, right? And it's still detecting an item. Why? It's a storage bus. Probably because of the inverter card, right? Storage bus. This doesn't really work with storage buses. Inverted card, fuzzy card. It's not taking the items out. It's because it's going to be powered. It's only when I remove the power is it okay. Right? Because it's powered. Okay. So this might be why I want it set to strong. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to play with the. I'm probably gonna have to play around with this a little bit off camera. Yeah. So it looks like the only thing I have to figure out is why are the, like for example, if I have just one item here, is it getting stuck? So if I could probably change the cover. I don't really know what this is going to do. For example, let's do this. It'll still turn on, right? But if I put 2 items, yeah, I don't really know what that does. So I may have to figure this out. Maybe something to do with the item detector cover and the storage buses here just not working. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Probably play around with this a little bit off camera. I don't know why that X. I think that's just because there's something connected to it. All right, I'll play around with this a little bit and then we'll get it going. But I'm gonna have to call it a night here. I did start a little late, so I'm gonna have to end it a little bit later than I usually do. But this is the general idea of it. All right, so and then this setup is relatively simple. I can just add a bunch of interfaces here and then connect like however many I want. I just want to prepare like a ton for the blank circuits because there's always a ton of. It's just a ton of them, right? And then the rest I'll probably just do 3 each. Right. And what's cool about this is that I can just keep increasing more and more and so on. And then I guess another thing I can do before I forget is connect it to the actual storage. Just like that, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll come back Friday's my next session. Yeah, Friday. And then we'll play around with this a little more. Gotta do something about that noise so it can be a little loud. Yeah, but we have to figure out the issue with this because if there's a circuit in there, it's not really doing what it should do because it should turn off and then allow this to take the cell back. But it's not doing that because who knows, right? I guess one way I can troubleshoot it without requesting the craft is just throwing it in here. Right? So like this, like why isn't this like actually working? Because my understanding is that this shouldn't detect yeah, like this shouldn't detect the circuit at all. Right? I'll have to play around with that. Anyways, off camera. For now, I'm gonna call it a night here. Have a good night. Take care. See you guys on Friday. See ya.